Okay, so get ready for Shabbos. Shabbos behaaloscha. Very exciting parsha. First of all, I'm in Netanya, in a hotel, King Solomon. Shea Brachas, my son, and but parsha behaaloscha, pretty exciting parsha. So for about a decade or so, someone got me on to listen to Rav Soloveitchik, his famous speech from Malka, 1979, on leadership, and talks about this whole parsha, start to finish. Starts up great. Bamidbar, Naso, Star behaaloscha, everything's moving to Eretz Yisrael, all of a sudden V'hibin Sova Aaron, and then things go downhill, and for the next 2 months, hearing a lot of, the rough parshas, Shlach, and Balak, wars, Pinchas, so not the greatest since 40 years, literally from here until, and the Bamidbar is like 39 of the 40 years. And so Soloveitchik talks about the journey that starts off great, but it's the complaining, misonim and misavim, and the desire that causes this detour. And what's interesting is it's not Amalek that detours them. It's not the Egel that causes this 40-year path detour, and the Midbar, the whole generation has to die. It's really complaining and desire for meat, for food, that's gonna causes this detour. They're still on the path to Eretz Yisrael after the Egel, but this does them in. And this past week at the wedding, Rav Rimon. Some people heard of Rav Rimon, one of the famous, most famous Dati Leumi rabbis, wrote his farm, Sefer about Shemitah. He was in the internet recently that the singer Noah, the Israeli singer's on the plane, and he has no idea why she's so famous. He turns to the girl and says, "Why is this Noah so famous?" And she's like, "That's me." So that made the rounds on all the social media, on the internet. So Ramon spoke literally on by the chuppah at the wedding Tuesday night. And he spoke about that how Vayikra is really about the Kohanim being holy, and Karbanos, and the Mishkan, and Bamidbar is everybody. All of Am Yisrael had to be holy and how to conduct themselves in the right way. Last week's parsha we had Nazir, we had Sota. This week we have Tsaras, we have complaining, we have Taiva, and it's really a metaphor. It's really for our lives. It's not just in the Midbar, in the Mishkan to be holy, Beis Hamikdash have to be holy, Yerushalayim have to be holy, but everywhere in your journey. And what Rav Ramon said, this is literally talking about marriage, is a journey, is a journey. And we leave Midbar Sinai, the 20th of ER, and now they're going on the road. They're going on the road and taking their kedusha literally to the road. And these are the lessons that it's not a lack of Torah that causes hardships, although it could, but it's really this focus on materialism that can take you off your path. If you want to get X, Y, and Z done in this world, you want to start a family, you want to build a house, you want to learn Torah, great things you want to do, your job, to set yourself or to kind of get yourself off the path, the way to do it is to kind of have this desire and let the Taiva, let the Yetzer Hara kind of control your emotions, control your moves, and also misonim. Hashem wanted to bring the people in a couple of days, and people complaining, why are we traveling so fast? And the point is, if they would have only known what was waiting for them, Moshe would take them to Eretz Yisrael, there wouldn't have been any wars, there wouldn't have been, there would have been Mashiach, literally Mashiach, and the people didn't see this, and they saw the traveling as complaining, but if it's something that you want to do, something you want to get to, then you don't complain about it. And those are the things that kind of derail, and it's kind of the bracha really to the Chassan Kala that Rav Ramon said, is really to kind of conduct yourself. It's not just the Chassan Kala, it's really all of us. And we just left Matan Torah, we just left Yom Chasanasa, we just left, our wedding on Shavuos night, and now we have to go. We have to travel away from Har Sinai, and take these lessons with us. Take the lessons of Torah, take lessons of not to be bogged down with Gashmias, and to always keep our eyes literally focused on the holiness. And that's that. Shabbat Shalom from Netanya.